Hey folks, welcome to Friendly Orbit, the podcast that draws us together no matter how far we fly. I'm Ceres, Apostle of Jesus, and I'm joined by...
Seiya already burnt out 1/3 of the way in.
Oh no! Is that true,
uh,
Thea? We don't have to make this
I
episode.
mean, burnout is a very dramatic word, but I already feel the weight of all the responsibilities I'm carrying. But it's okay. I like this. I'm having fun. God damn it.
Sounds like it, I guess. We also have our lovely guests from last time.
Hey, I am still Nereid.
Hey, Nereid.
Hey, Myriad.
And this is Copernicus.
Hey,
Yeah.
Copernicus. Yay, guests.
We're still here.
We're still here and we're still playing Daggerheart. Today, this is our second part of a three-parter, hopefully, where we play a one-shot in Daggerheart's Witherwild campaign, right?
Yeah, last time we got to know some of our heroes, such as my character, Chad Cheesington, Cyborg Mouse, Apostle of Jesus. And we got to know Kat, Rebellious Murderbot, and Copernicus. Tell us about your character.
Yes, my character is Homer McArk, who is a monkey sorcerer that serves as the guardian of the forest.
All right,
And we
Homer.
had all teamed up.
Yes, the party is storming a workshop of Lex Machina, the military magical branch of the Haven Empire, to tap into their communication and find out if Homer's village is in the path of certain destruction. They fought Chrome Guard and a Chrome Mage. They killed two of them. One Chrome Guard got away, and now they're holding the wizard of the workshop under threat of violence to give them access to the communication. And without further ado, roll the intro.
Ignition sequence start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff.
And we're back. As the last thing that we saw was you got this clanker operator of the workshop to give you access to.
They're just called clanks, actually. Clanker,
Yeah.
you're mistaking
Clanker
it with
is a slur.
the
I'm saying it with the hard R. Oh yeah.
Clanker is what they call them in Star Wars.
Yeah. But in pop culture, it's now that we're having AI boyfriends and AI girlfriends and AI.
Time has changed. It's no
Yeah,
longer
exactly.
accepted.
Now in pop culture, the word clanker is kind of being exported as the slur for
Yeah.
For
for
robots.
machines. Except they're not people, so we can use it.
But come on, you might hurt
Well,
people's
but this
feelings.
wizard is a people. So we met this Clank, which is this game's name for robot people, and we
Yes.
are holding him at axe point, respectfully, as he gives us access to what Chad would call the information thingy.
Yeah. So yes, the machine you're operating is a device, is essentially a console made out of crystal light, and information flows through it like a liquid that pours along channels crafted in geometric patterns. Chad, this is nothing to you. This is this. There's nothing about this you understand. And
What's the color of the lights?
the light is mostly teal. Teal seems to be the light of Codex magic in the Havenite Empire.
The color
we're here
of the
for
night
the-
sky
okay.
before the coming of the great owl. Its eyes as big as wheels of cheese. I stand in awed silence.
Kat, you probably have the most expertise operating this, though someone with an affinity to magic, natural affinity to magic, might also be able to work with this.
Yes, I am fully hacking into the mainframe here. I am like doing my R2D2 thing where like I'm rotating something around and that is somehow controlling the entire computer.
And every time you use the levers and the buttons, it makes beep boop beep boop sounds, just like in
Exciting.
Star Wars. Yeah, and
Yeah, like
it's
that
by
behind the
design.
scenes scene where Anakin starts speaking droid and correcting Obi-Wan's pronunciation.
I know that scene. It's incredible, and I wish they had kept it. They're cowards. Cowards, all of them. But yes.
So we're interacting with this machine.
You're interacting with this machine. Kat, you have to tap the communications and gain access without raising alarm. As you connect to the liquid crystal, I will ask you to make a knowledge roll to essentially, to move your way through the liquid, through the crystal, tap into the information, and not raise alarm.
Hell yeah. Okay. Rolling.
Can I
Oh.
threaten the person who gave us access into helping her and thereby spend a hope to help Kat?
Yeah, you can very hopefully threaten this client with
I
violence.
just mean I want to assist Kat, but of course I can't assist Kat directly with knowledge because I know nothing. But I've got this big dorky nerd in front of me. This guy must know something, and I'm holding an axe against to his throat. So what if I threaten him, and like give her assistance that way?
Absolutely. You spend a hope, and your threats of violence make this client get that clearance that he had mentioned earlier done faster.
Nice.
And with it, it's going to be easier to tap the archives.
Okay, so
Perfect.
does that mean I will roll with advantage, which is to say
Yeah.
I add 1d6?
Yes, you have advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes 15 total with hope.
Ooh, 15 is just what you needed. And since it's with hope, everything goes very, very smoothly. You now have access to this large network of communication. It's almost overwhelming. Your mind sees like rows and rows of information crystallized in various geometric patterns, and
As if a bunch of green characters were just dripping from the top of the frame, shifting as they go.
Yeah, is this a trans allegory? Who knows?
Can you see the code, Kat?
Yes, you can see the code. All right. So you are looking for a communication about village.
Yes, where
You have
are
a
plans
vague
for
idea.
not a new road, but like something like they're planning to like make a line of clearing the forest, right? And we're wondering.
No.
I think it
This
was
is-
a Witherwild beast is sort of on the rampage, and we want to know if the village is in the path of destruction, of like potential destruction or not, because we know that the Havenites aren't going to help, even if they have the opportunity to.
Oh, so we're looking at more. We're not looking at like the Empire's plans. We're stealing their weather reports.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Except for there's more like we're stealing their Godzilla reports.
Yeah.
Okay. You know that the communication occurred between Archmage Felix, who we mentioned before is responsible for the entire plan of stealing the eye. And
the wizard who would not learn from history.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Now that you're in and that you're safe, you can you can spend some time in here finding that information. But if you want to, you can also look at something else. Before we get to the piece of knowledge, is there any other communication that you'd be curious to learn about? It can be stuff about the Havenite Empire, it can be a lore thing, it can be a very personal thing.
I want to see what they're saying about me.
Absolutely. You can query for like your name, your serial number,
Yes.
and yeah, you find records, you find records. It's mainly this is like a official military communication network. So most of the conversations about you're about like the renegade machine and like um, for once you find out you find out that like the first time that they tried to track you, they were completely off base because whichever scheme you had put in place uh, had them camp out a fish refinery for 5 days. Sure, that you would come out any day from your hiding of the
They
fish
really
refinery.
should have been watching the cheeseries instead.
Yeah, but you also see some serious conversations about like these machines, these people that we train and invest resources in. We can't really afford renegades because they're supposed to protect the people from. They're supposed to protect the people from the Witherwild. They're supposed to help out clearing up space to harvest the red flower, and we have civilians dying every day, and there a lot of the communications are also about like in questioning your motivation for why you do something so cruel to the people who made you and gave you a purpose, a good
Hmm.
purpose.
Am I like, are they keeping my rebellion like semi secret from the other clans, or are they like, is it like a broad
No,
like,
the
oh,
other
this
no,
is a traitor, like wanted posters everywhere?
no. I mean the other clanks of like your model, like the people that you're working with, they know about it. They're trying to keep it a secret from like the wider population. They don't want to have stories of like renegade clankers going around that
Hmm.
undermine the competence of the government right now. Uh, but like it's not a secret. If you had any friends, any friends clanker, they probably know about it. They're probably disappointed in you.
Okay.
Dripping in blood and holding an axe to the throat of this attendant. I do want to state that I think their assumption that the Witherwild is dangerous is deeply biased.
Well, that is what an interesting opinion. All right.
Us Witherwild denizens have done nothing but peaceful and good things in the capital today.
Yes. Um,
I'm also
the
looking
other
for some
clank, the
predictions
other
of like
clank.
if there's any like next places that will likely be attacked, and it's like sort of see if there's anyone who we might be able to warn
Yeah, you
about.
get you get to the message. You get to the message shortly before your presence can be detected. You're able to extract it in the form of like a small light crystal that you can now carry and share with the others without any hurry. Would you like me to read it to you, or would you like me to send it to you and you can read it out loud?
You send it, I read it.
Okay. Then check our custom a friendly orbit messaging app that we use for these specific occasions.
Private and
Yeah.
end-to-end encrypted.
Yeah, perfect. There it is.
Ah, yes, yes. Delta Standard Audience Protocol, year 1304, 13th Dawn Week, 3rd beats Delta. Public consultation of Archmage Phylex with King Copran of Second Mandate. Phylex says, Sire, the psycho-machinists have issued the computation report. The devouring behemoth will not pass by our suspended Fainwick outpost, but will trample the Mycene hamlet. Copran, do they have the means to defend themselves? Phylex, they do not. Not against this. They have been issued a standard warning, but they didn't trust us with our history. Hell yeah! Like, of course, like we wouldn't trust them. Anyway, so then Copran said,
Would I trust these people? They don't seem very trustworthy to me.
I mean,
They
like
attacked
apparently
me.
they weren't like lying. They might still be wrong, but they weren't lying. Anyway, so then Copran said, just like the general evacuation notice. Hell yeah, of course we wouldn't believe your evacuation notice if you're gonna like displace our village for your farms. Anyway, then Phylax was saying they do not want to abandon their homes. It's understandable. Remarkably good guy. Coprin says, then they have chosen oblivion. Let them be devoured. Phylax, we could send... Coprin, we cannot. We can barely look out for our own. They refuse to move out of the way. They will be devoured. Sire, isn't it our responsibility to... These are not times of responsibility. These are times of survival, Phylax, and you should be grateful for that. Let me carry these burdens. Is there anything else I can do for you? Phylax's last message is, yes, sire, a message from Fainwake concerning Fainwraith. That's the end of the message. Delta Protocol termination order issued, Delta.
They're gonna destroy Cheesington? Did I understand that correctly? The monster's on its road to the mice hamlet?
The
No,
behemoth.
no, the mycene hamlet. Mycene is in mycelial.
Ah.
This is.
I care much less about this.
Yeah, these are not people you know.
Oh.
I see.
So Homer's village is safe. Homer's village is not in the way.
That's good to hear. We're leaving. But if it's Chad's village?
It's not Chad's village either.
Okay. I guess, guys, we can just walk out.
I mean, like, we were gonna walk out of here anyway because of the whole, like, they're gonna arrest us
I mean, the situation.
But, like...
Yeah, let's not do the classic newbie mistake of getting into a big argument when backup is coming.
Yes, well, let's have the argument when we're out of here.
All right. In a hurry, you hustle out with your light crystal message. The Clang thanks you for not killing him.
I reproach him about the fact that all the Havenites are so close-minded against everyone from the Witherwild.
Do you do that while kicking the head of the dead Chrome Mage?
Yeah, I kind of I point at that head and their head, and I say, all you Havenite heads are exactly the same, prejudiced against us Witherwild folk.
And then you kick it?
Yeah, and then I kick it, probably. It's
All right.
kind of on the way out. It's in the way.
All right. So, yeah, you have your message. You know which town is in the way. It's none of yours. What do you do?
We gotta...
Wait, are we out of the capital already?
Well, this place is on the edge of the capital. If you want to get out of the capital, you can spend some time actually running. Otherwise, you can find a place to hide.
Yeah, I mean, I think we should get out of the capital, right? Because we don't want to get caught and arrested for our vigilantism and heroic deeds.
Yes, the as heroic and necessary as our violence was, I do not think that they will respect our right to violent resistance, and we should run.
See, close-minded.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. On the way out, you scuttle out of the city right as you see a force of Chrome guards far away approaching. As the one Chrome guard you didn't kill has raised an alarm, but you have the time. You were pretty quick, so you have the time to get out of the town, out of the city before you're spotted. You're now. Technically, you're in Fainwick, you're on the countryside, and you are vulnerable to the Witherwild.
Nah, the Witherwild's cool. Witherwild's never done anything wrong.
I mean, it's kind of dangerous in its own right, but not as dangerous as the Havenites.
The big cheese protects me.
Anyway, we should go to the Mycene Hamlet. We need to warn them.
I mean, we could do that.
What are you suggesting?
Well, I mean, it's not really any of our hamlets. And, with the Eye of Reaping being taken away, the Witherwild's got to grow somewhere. Maybe we should go get the Eye of Reaping back. I feel like that would be cool.
I don't know. Do you not think that if we had more allies, and like better relations among us non-Havenites, that perhaps we would achieve more in our violent opposition to Havenite expansion.
I think from Homer's point of view, he would probably warn these people. Hey, be careful.
Well, you can argue. You're free to argue against Chad Cheesington and her plan to let these people die.
I mean, the next could be our villages, Chad.
How does this affect if it's our villages or not next? This does not address the core of the issue, which is the Eye of Reaping, which we should reclaim for my god.
Are you saying you have a plan how to do that? That is urgent enough that we can't go save
Yeah, if you're
a village?
confident enough, we can do this
I
instead.
have the beginnings of a plan.
That really sounds like a kind of a walk and talk kind of situation where you can keep thinking, and while we're thinking, we also go to the Mycene village.
I'm just saying they better be grateful if we save them.
I'm sure they will be. I'm sure they will be delighted to hear us say that they got to evacuate.
Yeah, I bet they're not even going to believe us, you know?
Well, if we don't tell them, they're not going to thank us.
Well, yeah, but if we don't tell them, they're also not going to, like we just won't waste our time.
We should go there. We should go there.
I agree. I think we should warn the villages. Even if they don't listen, well, that's not our problem, right?
Wait, what are you arguing for?
That we should warn the
I
villages.
mean, they've already been warned once, but I didn't believe them because it was like the government of Haven going like, hey.
Yeah, which is why we have to go there and tell them, hey, you should have believed the government.
It's like the warning was real.
Yeah, the warning was real. Yeah.
Sort of.
Just
I
for
mean, like
one.
it's like I get what they're thinking, right? They're like, oh yes, first they told us to evacuate so that they can like ethnically cleanse our village, and then later they were saying no, but this time you got to evacuate for another reason, and it's for your own good. It's unavoidable. Please, this is not something you can fight against. Like the conflict of interest is very clear.
Fine, let's go. I won't turn down the opportunity to be a hero and save the day again.
I'm sure you'll do wonderfully once again. And I think we head out to the Mycene hamlets.
Okay. As you walk away, one noticeable feature, like around the capital, the same phenomenon of like there being no plans continues for a while. So you have to imagine as you walk away from the city, you're walking away from the city surrounded by a wall and then like small periphery, and like everything is like complete wasteland. No plants, no nothing. It's all dry, dusty sand and stone because of like to protect themselves from the Witherwild. And the Witherwild is very much the forest of Fenwick very much begins like a line, like a border that machines like you, with the help of other military forces, cat, help keep the help staying in the line and keep at a certain distance. You walk past white and red fields of flowers until eventually you reach this wall of trees.
Mm-hmm.
And here it begins. The forest is thick, the forest is dangerous, but if you want to get to the Mycene hamlet, you have to cross it. We're going to do the equivalent of a montage test. So this is an adaptation of the montage test with like Daggerheart rules. Essentially, it's also getting a certain number of successes. Because there are no proficiencies, like skill proficiencies that are fixed, you will have to give me different ways that you help navigate the Witherwild, and they just have to be meaningfully distinct from one another. but I cannot. There is no such thing as like you can't use the same proficiency twice.
Mm-hmm.
Every time that you succeed, you gain a success, and we are counting up to 4 successes. And successes with fear and failures with fear shift the spotlight to me. And the environment, something bad will happen. This environment has a stat block with things it can do, GM moves I can make. And instead of failures, the difficulty threshold to succeed will get higher when you fail. Essentially, the idea is like if you start getting lost, if you start wandering off track, it will be harder to find your way back. And on every subsequent failure, the difficulty increases.
Okay.
But once you succeed and you find your way again, this like increase to the difficulty level resets, and we go back to the basic difficulty. So yeah, that is the idea. The threat, of course, is that like if you have to roll a lot of times, you get more fear rolls, and every time there's a fear roll, something bad will happen to you. So you don't want to take forever.
Okay. So we want to do this as fast as possible.
Yeah, it's very much the forest slowly eroding your strength, your resources, your stamina.
Is would it be possible to take a short rest on the way to the Witherwild, like traveling from the capital to the Witherwild?
Absolutely, you can short rest before entering
Okay,
the
yeah.
Witherwild.
I will take a short rest
Okay.
to recover
You've
my
taken a whole bunch of damage, right, Homer?
Exactly. Yeah, I
Yeah.
took I
So-
took 4 damages. I have only 2 HP left.
Okay,
I
I'll use my clank feature, efficient. When you take a short rest, you can choose a long rest move instead of a short rest move. I will tend to all of your wounds
Thank you
as
so much.
because we get 2 moves, right?
Yes, so you can do 10 to all wounds twice.
Yeah, but I'm only going to do it once. I'm going to do 10 to all wounds to Homer.
Thank you so much.
So I'm going to apply a bunch of kind of like wacky home remedies, most of which are somehow related to cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Just spread the gorgonzola and the camembert on that
Oh, I
like
love
infected
it.
wound.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wrap you with a bunch of cheesecloth strips and
Mhm.
give you little bits of healing cheese to eat.
Oh, that's so
And
nice.
use
I
a little
love
bit of my
cheese.
healing magic on you. Charge some of that energy that glows from in between the bits of wood that make up my body and my armor. And
Mhm.
I'll heal up all of your wounds. But in exchange, I'm going to ask you to use repair armor on me to clear
Mhm.
my armor slots.
Yes, I will use my short rest to clear all your armor slots.
No, this
Okay,
is a short
you
rest
gotta
mode.
roll 1d4 plus 1, but I've only lost 2. So,
Okay.
like,
I'm rolling right now. I rolled a 2,
Perfect.
so that's 3
nice.
Yeah.
in
Yep.
total. Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
So I'll reset
Chad,
my
you
armor and we'll reset your health.
Thank you. And Kat, how are you
Then if
doing?
anybody wants to prepare with me, I am happy to prepare.
Yes, I will prepare.
Yeah. Prepare. Wait. Maybe Homer would like to use his second short rest to prepare, just because you were complaining that you didn't get any hope.
Yeah, I didn't get any hope.
So prepare.
Yeah,
If you
I want to
prepare by
prepare.
yourself, you basically gain a hope.
Okay.
But if you prepare and a second person decides to prepare with you, so you both use your that as your activity, you each gain 2 hopes.
Oh, that's lovely. I would love to join. Can we do like a group thing? Like, so now if we're doing
Yes,
with 2 other
you
people,
can like it. The prepare rules say you choose to prepare with 1 or more party members, with 1 or
Mhm.
more members of your party. So 3 people can all prepare together.
Oh,
Nice.
so that means we get two hopes.
Yeah, you each got 2
Yes,
hopes.
That's nice.
everyone gets 2 hopes.
Mhm.
Okay.
How
Then
do we prepare for heading into the Witherwild? Homer, I feel like you got to tell us a
Yeah,
bunch
Homer.
of
Oh yeah.
info.
Yeah. So I'm gonna teach you guys, since it's close to where my hometown is. I'm going to teach you all about plants and animals in the regions so you don't step on poisonous plants or venomous caterpillars, these kind of things.
Mm.
And then I will also teach you about the topography of the forest over here. So, you know, where there is a steep slope, where there's a cliff, and where there's a hole on the ground that we should avoid. And maybe I will also teach you to climb with me, because there are parts of the journey where we need to swing from a tree with a vine, or where we have to climb onto the tree to use it as a bridge to cross like a crack.
Mm. All right.
All right, we go to Homer boot camp.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a scout.
Chad absorbs this information eagerly and tries to outdo everybody at any of the physical skills that you demonstrate how to do.
And I pat you on the
No, I
shoulder.
know how to do that already. I know how to do that already. You have to, and then she doesn't know how to do it already, but she bullshits her way through it.
And once you guys finish the training,
Hey, Ceres, don't steal characterization from the real Copernicus. That's not nice.
wait, again?
Rude.
Oh my gosh.
Cat prepares by attaching her chainsaw implement to her hand, and whenever there's anything that we need to do that would be made easier by using a chainsaw, Cat does it in the easy way.
Wow. Cat sure has not put her old ways fully behind, huh?
I mean, like,
she's a murder bot.
If you're good at
That's our
something, I mean,
expertise.
you gotta keep doing it when it's useful.
Chop
Exactly.
chop.
Yeah, chop chop. That's true.
When
Always
your arm is a chainsaw, everything looks like a Witherwild.
All right.
Just one
Cat.
thing. Yeah.
Yes.
Like when Kat and Chad finish their training, Homer is gonna give them ladybugs as pins to show that they finished the training.
The ladybug's alive?
No, it's like pinned. Like I do it like at the scene. I just ping
nice.
it to their shirts.
The ladybug could still be alive and like squeaming and like moving it to the
Yeah,
legs.
exactly.
So it is alive.
It is alive.
Okay, so that's
Like
horrific.
like a scout badge. Yes.
But it has like beautiful wings. It's a
Cat,
badge.
you're
end of
the only one. You're the only one who hasn't done a second short rest thing. Actually,
yeah.
you can take a long rest too, because you're also a robot.
I can use a long rest action, but like none of them make full sense. So I just tend to my wounds to heal up my 1 HP.
Yeah.
Unless someone else has armor and or hit points remaining,
Well, I have
but I don't think that's the case. We're just all back to full health and efficiency.
Homer has a single stress marked off, so technically he could clear his stress, but
No, you can't clear somebody else's stress, as far as I can tell.
oh, you're right. The stress is
Like
only
it
your
always
own.
it says on the tend to wounds you can do this to an ally. On repair armor it says you can do this to an ally, but on clear stress it doesn't
stress
say
you
that you can
cannot
affect an
affect.
ally.
So nobody can calm me down.
No. Well, I mean, it's stress, right? It would be someone like coming over you and giving you like a nice back rub.
Oh yeah, I can use some hugs.
Yeah. The other
at
day,
the
I got a bit of a back rub from Ceres. That was nice.
Oh, beautiful.
At the end of the preparation boot camp, Chad Cheesington will pull 3 little, like, in her hand, like 3 little, like, softball-sized pieces of cheese with green fuzzy mold growing on them. And in her hands, these look gigantic. And she'll give one to each of you and keep one for herself, and say, the molds of the ancestors, they guide us in the forest. This is what we were always taught. So when you're in need of answering of a question, just take a bite and let the knowledge of the ancients overwhelm you.
But guys, you know,
cheese
like,
smells bad.
that's how it's usually the case.
How dare you?
But actually, in real life, I think I read an article. It does make you smarter.
Eating moldy cheese?
No, not like moldy cheese specifically, but like cheese overall.
Well, get ready to get real smart because there is a lot of mold on this thing. It's fuzzy on the outside.
All right. What is this? Is this your prayer die? What are you doing?
This is just my contribution to the preparation.
Oh, okay. This is just cheese, I see. Okay, with our short rest being taken care of, you enter the Witherwild. I already roughly described the goals, the rules. So, the countdown is up to 4. You want to bring it down to a 0. Who wants to go first? And how do you want to help traverse the Witherwild?
Obviously, I was paying excellent attention to all of Homer's teachings. And since I'm kind of low-key also a wilderness survival expert, maybe even a little bit more knowledgeable than Homer, really, if you kind of think about it.
Oh,
and
wow.
kind of,
That,
a little,
that's some confidence.
a little stronger and studlier anyways. I'm going to
Maybe
try
from
and
a
do...
different perspective. Because you're smaller.
I'm going to try and use a strength check alongside my hallowed axe and just try and brute force my way through the thicket, carve a path in the direction that we need to go, so that we just make more progress more quickly, like machete style, chopping away the undergrowth.
Okay, cutting down. Let's go.
Mhm.
Give me a strength check.
Okay. I'm just
Can I
thinking if there's
help?
anything I...
Can I spend a hope to help you?
Yeah, you can absolutely spend a hope to help.
Mhm.
Hey, nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Let's... I don't think I have anything else. I don't think I have anything else here I'm going to add to it, so here we go. Oh, man, that's really good, actually. Okay. Geez, I rolled a 24 with hope.
With hope.
Oh,
Let's
wow.
go.
That's really good.
Yeah. I got a 6 on the die from the help cat.
Ooh.
So thank you for the assistance.
Okay. So, all right, you help. You cut and slice wilderness. Cat, are you slightly impressed at how good this mouse is at cutting down wilderness without even having a buzzsaw built into its biology?
Yes. And it's sort of like I think it's one of those things where it's like Kat has her own expertise in like chopping down the forest. So on the one hand, she's like impressive at like how good an amateur is at doing this, but also she's constantly thinking, that's not how I would have done that.
Mhm.
Noticing the slightest hint of admiration from Kat, Chad will definitely make sure to kind of like flex and pose conveniently every time we take a break on the stump
wow.
of her axe. Sort of just, yeah, not very hard. Thank you for the assist, though. You're pretty good at this too.
All right. Countdown is down. Is down to 3.
Mhm. So next, Homer. He is gonna use his staff. He has dual staff in his hands. He is gonna use instinct to clear, altogether with his weapon to clear the road because he knows exactly where to step.
I mean, I don't know how that is using your staff. If you know, if you know exactly where you step, whether you need to destroy the wilderness.
No, it's just to make way, Like when he uses the staff, like all the plants in the way in a tiny area just wither away. They visibly just die. And that is how I clear
That's
the
pretty
path
metal.
for everyone.
Yeah, that's a lot. But
I mean, I can deal damage using my instinct.
well, the thing is, we just had someone who like destroyed the plants to move forward.
Well, how are you going to move forward? You make way.
Well, there are other ways to safely navigate. You could help with like.
Oh, well, actually, I can use my skill because I have my
tracking.
arcane
You can help
sense. I can sense the presence of magical people and objects within close range.
That's helpful. Yeah, the Witherwild is definitely magical. You can use that to
be
help,
aware of monsters.
To be aware,
or...
aware of danger. Yeah. So
Okay.
why don't you give me still an instinct roll? Because
Okay.
instinct is your magical.
Yeah. I should have advantage, right?
No.
Okay.
Why?
But I'm gonna throw in a hope because I have Hawkeye.
You can. Oh, yeah, good. Yeah, apply your experience.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, Hawkeye is great to look out. If you're looking
Okay,
out,
give me the advantage die.
here's your
Thank
advantage
you.
die.
Yes. Fucking sorry, yeah. I have a 9
Why do you
plus...
say it when you roll well?
No,
That's
but
what
I
surprises
have
me.
2 on the hope. It's with fear.
Yeah, sure. Roll this.
Yeah. Anyways, I rolled very well, so it's 7 plus 6. That's there. Nay. Sorry. 9 plus 6. That's 15. 15 plus my instinct. That's 17.
Very good. 17 is a success, but you did roll with fear, so I gain a little.
Sorry,
fear.
guys.
Don't
You
worry
should
about
feel
it.
bad.
Yeah, I should because it's with fear. And today, oh my god, guys! For the previous session and this session, I have never rolled hope once.
Yeah, is this a new session, DM? Can I give a hope
What?
to all my friends?
This is not a new session.
God darn it.
Wait, so there was just like you said, "Oh, sorry, I rolled what I did," and then someone said, "No, you don't have to be sorry for this," and then you said, "No, I do have to be sorry for this because I rolled with fear." What was that apology?
I mean, it's with fear. That means you get to do something
Yeah, but
nasty.
like you can't control whether or not you roll with hope or
Yeah,
with
of
fear.
course, it's beyond my control.
Unless you're
but
cheating,
still.
which you please don't do that.
Yeah, but still, when you gamble, you lose, and then you're sorry that you lost your rent for the month. No.
Wise words, Copernicus. Wise words.
It's the same. It's beyond you.
All right.
But this is cool. So you're looking out. You're like using your Hawkeye experience. Is that like you climbing around onto trees and stuff to have like a good perspective?
Exactly. I climb to the tip of the tree, and then I tell you guys, be aware.
Yeah.
2
and,
o'clock.
yeah.
Something over there.
And specifically, he brought up that he has an ability to like sense magical stuff around
Exactly.
him. Because he's a sorcerer, so he has a natural sense for magic.
Oh, I do.
Nice.
And because I use fear now, I get to use the environment against you. I will use.
You're gonna knock me off that tree.
No, I'm gonna use sinking bogs. You are so busy looking out for magical things that you disregard the mundane. Before you know it, as you're walking, you feel your feet starting to sink.
Oh no, guys.
And instead of the Witherwild, it's one
Don't
of the
struggle.
simple bogs that start dragging you out. And the entire party.
I have a sinking feeling.
Let the situation really sink in. The grind of the situation really sink in. All right.
I think we might have a problem here.
Yeah. Give me a strength or agility reaction roll. On a failure, you lose a stress.
What is a reaction roll?
So reaction rolls are different in the sense that we don't gain hope out of
Exactly.
those,
Reaction
right?
rolls don't generate hope or fear.
Okay, yeah.
But
Okay.
like the roll itself is the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
As we start to sink in, I would like
Roll.
to assist one of my allies. I guess I'll assist Kat because I don't know. I guess I just assume that your strength and your agility might both not be good, whereas the monkey seems agile to me.
Oh yeah, I am.
So I'm gonna say curds clump together, and I'm gonna like smack my axe on the edge of the bog on one side and try and hold on to you on the other side. And I'd like to spend a hope to assist you, give you a d6.
Thank you. For the record, my agility and my strength are both +1. But I had already rolled, so I wasn't allowed to interrupt you.
I have advantage on agility rolls that involve balancing and climbing.
So these are not to balance and climbing.
Okay, even without, I rolled super well.
Yeah. Okay. So Homer got an 18.
18, yeah.
Or probably 19 if you add your agility. What's your agility?
Agility 0.
Oh, okay. Wow. The monkey is not agile. Chad.
It was 14 for me.
I got a
14?
14 as well.
You got a 14 as well. Well, that just does it. You all managed to drag yourself out safely without having to mark any stress. Good job.
Nice.
Nice. Okay.
Yep.
As we navigate further through the forests, I think at some point we might find find ourselves at like a cliff, sort of like where it's like, oh yes, there's like there used to be a bridge. The bridge is no longer here. Oh my god, how do we cross? And what Kat is gonna do is she's gonna use her chop experience to chop down a tree and make it into a new crossing.
Yeah, that's good. There's a dangerous river crossing, and the water is clearly not safe. The old bridge has been eroded, maybe by time, maybe by something more malicious. And you try to chop down a tree to make a new one, without hopefully attracting too much attention. So give me your roll.
Nice. I have advantage on rolls to traverse dangerous cliffs and ledges, navigate harsh environments, and use my survival knowledge from my Ridgeborn community feature.
This seems like it applies.
Yes, right? Okay. Then let's roll. That is 12 plus 6 plus...
Oh, nice.
Assuming that this is like strength, maybe?
Yeah,
plus
sorry, strength.
plus my experience. So we're talking 22.
22,
Nice.
great. 22 with hope or 22 with fear?
22 with fear. I do now realize that before, in the previous roll, so there I have a class feature that I forgot about last time, where I choose a number. I chose the number 1. When I roll that number on a duality die, I gain hope or clear stress. And last time I rolled a 1, so I will mark up 1 hope.
Sure. Okay, so you rolled with fear. So the environment does something. As you're cutting down the tree, you anger it, and you anger the trees around it. These trees have grown beyond what a regular tree is, and they get to attack back. Everyone, I need an agility reaction roll from everyone, or you will be restrained by vines and roots that try to restrain you and drag you down and to hold you down to the ground, preventing you from moving.
Okay.
Agility roll. It's not to balance. It's not to climb. You don't get advantage. Homer. This is a reaction. So it's not an action roll. So actually, earlier I realized, Chad, I don't think that you can spend hope to give someone advantage on a reaction roll. I think it's only on action rolls.
Okay.
Uh,
I crit.
I rolled a 9.
okay, so a crit. Okay, that's a success with hope.
I rolled 22. Sorry, 23 actually.
Fear or hope?
Oh, this time with
I
hope.
rolled the first crit.
But it's reaction. You say it doesn't matter.
Clap,
Yeah,
clap,
that's
clap
true.
for the cheese roll.
You're right.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
you rolled the first crit,
Yeah.
but also it's a reaction roll, so it doesn't like produce hope or fear. I just realized, which sucks. But yeah, you
What?
have the first crit. Woo!
That feels lame. I am going to investigate that now.
Gonna write an angry letter.
Yeah, this is the only time I rolled hope.
Yeah, Kat, what did you roll? A 9?
I rolled a 9 with hope. I did
What?
generate a hope from my feature that I just mentioned.
Yeah. The hope doesn't matter because it's a reaction roll, so these don't generate hope or fear.
Like,
Which
I
is a
think
shame
they
because-
don't generate hope or fear with the normal circumstance, but like the way that my feature is sort of like it talks not about the type of roll, it just talks about like rolling a number on a duality die. And I do think
Okay.
that the
Then it
reaction roll
sounds like
still
it
rolls
applies.
the duality dice.
Yeah, it applies. Hey, Ceres, are you done investigating whether a crit produces hope even on a reaction roll?
Yeah, I'm looking into it.
This is page 99. If you critically succeed on a reaction roll, you don't clear a stress or gain a hope, but you do ignore any effects that would still impact you on a success, such as taking damage or marking stress.
Yep.
Oh, that's very cool. Because wouldn't you know, Chad, there's actually is a consequence even if you succeed.
This is still bullshit.
Well, you are not marking a stress, so be happy about that.
Oh,
Okay, so
we're
actually, I forgot to mention it earlier, but like this a bit, this vine move takes a fear. So like I'm spending a fear to do this ability.
Mm.
So, Cat, you take, oof, I rolled max damage again. You take 8 points of physical damage by being crushed by these vines that start like crushing you and pulling you to the ground. And you are restrained, which is a condition which only really prevents you from moving, but you are stuck in place.
Can I use I
Um,
am your shield on this?
can you use I am your shield on this?
When an ally within very close range would take damage, you can mark a stress. Take the damage instead.
That is pretty general wording.
I will say yes, you can, but it means that you're gonna get restrained. Like you
Yeah,
have
I mean,
you jump in the way and you take all you take the whole shebang.
yeah, I mean the attack targets me instead. Basically, is what it says.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like even though you succeed, when you see that cat is failing, you charge in, you push her out, and instead the vines that were about to strangle and crush her crush you instead, and you take the 8 points of physical damage and are
Mm-hmm.
currently restrained. Um, a certain Homer marks a stress because you succeed, so you don't take any damage, and but you have to mark a stress to like wrestle your way away from these vines.
okay, but I super succeeded with 23.
It's not a crit. This is in
Oh wow,
effect
this is
you.
very cruel, I gotta
I
say.
had to spend the fear from this. It's so cruel, and yeah. So
He's
in your
So,
cheating.
situation,
so I take
Get
nothing,
him.
neither damage nor stress.
Exactly.
uh, you know what? It's a very heroic moment. I feel like I could charge you the stress because you're basically succeeding, and the condition for succeeding is marking a stress. But I'm gonna be a good person, and I'm gonna say you don't need to mark a stress. But right now,
As a sign of like appreciation for my dear friend Chad, I will do like a swooning. Oh, thank you, my hero, for saving me.
Oh my
Because I
goodness.
know that she really likes that when I do that.
Yeah, Chad can hardly contain herself. Yeah. Well. Yeah. You're welcome.
Chad, what happened to you? Why are you stuttering?
None of your nothing. I'm
okay.
good. What about you? You seem weird. Why are you? You seem like you're projecting.
Oh wow, that got personal.
Okay. Chad, you're currently restricted by the vines.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you or the others can like try different attempts to free you from the vines.
Mm-hmm.
Can I?
Usual rules of hope and fear, with me being able to do more stuff until you're freed. And also, every time on every failed attempt to free you, you'll take extra physical damage as the grip tightens.
Okay,
Okay. I mean,
Homer is gonna.
I have a
Mhm.
+2 strength, so that seems like the way that I'm gonna. And we have an axe, so I think I'll try and chop my way out of the vines that are restraining me.
Sure. Go ahead. Roll an attack then. Roll an attack against the vines.
Okay. I'm wondering if I should use my hope on it, but I guess not. It's better anyways at this level for other people to use hope on me, than for me to use it on myself. Like, because I can give other people +3.5 instead of getting +2. So let's just roll. Ooh,
Wait,
rewarded. Okay.
sorry, I didn't quite understand what you were saying there. Do you want someone to spend hope? I can spend a hope on you.
No, it's fine. I got a 16 with hope.
16 with hope. Okay, roll some damage.
Uh, oh, I need to like damage these vines to break out of them. I was just trying to like break the grapple and then walk away from them.
Well, you
I
specifically
mean,
described it. You specifically described it as like swinging your weapon, so I thought it was more like you wanted to like chop at them.
yeah, okay. I mean, I guess there's a miscommunication. I assume this thing doesn't. I mean, I assumed it has a stat block in the terms that it can deal damage, but I didn't assume that it had a stat block in terms of like it can take hit points. I was just flavorfully trying to describe how I break out of this grapple.
No, okay.
But
Now, if that's what you want to do, we can absolutely do that. This thing does not have hit points. I was improvising. Like,
okay.
I was improvising off what you had told me that you wanted to do.
Mm.
But don't worry. There is enough that beats the difficulty of the environment stat block. So yeah, you free yourself. You don't take any extra damage.
Nice.
You
And I'll take
break
that extra
through.
hope.
Yeah, you're lucky. If you had failed, I was going to spend the fear to make something else happen, to make the situation more dire.
Chad can't be slowed down. She can't be stopped.
All right.
Especially
so
not
you-
when someone has swooned in her presence. Um,
All right.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was gonna help, but then I figured.
Mm-hmm.
oh, yeah. You were all just about to help. Um,
Okay, Spotlight is back to you guys. Cutting down with an axe, detecting magical threats, and coming up with an obstacle and then chopping down a tree to solve it are the things that have been done so far.
Oh, I
I
have
want
more.
one more thing that you can do to
I have
safely
this
navigate the
really
Witherwild.
cool thing, guys.
what's your idea, Homer?
I have this super cool ability, at least to me, to make mirror illusion. So, meaning if we were discovered by some kind of beast or monster, I can generate a mirror illusion.
That's great. To me, it sounds like something great that you could send ahead to
Exactly.
walk in front of you and like
Yeah.
trigger any ambushes.
So we can run away. We can still escape. We buy ourselves time if we have any encounters.
That sounds like it costs hope, though.
But not really, actually. In my class feature, it says make a spell cast roll, but I do not necessarily have to use hope.
Wait, you can just cast this at will?
Yes, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Make a spell cast roll. On a success, you create a mirror vision.
A minor visual illusion.
Sorry,
not
a
large.
minor visual illusion no larger than yourself within close range. This illusion is convincing to anyone at close range or farther.
Okay, yeah, that sounds perfect for this. Okay.
Yeah.
You can forego the spellcast roll
Mm-hmm.
because the stakes. If you fail the spellcast roll, the stakes are fairly low
Yes, exactly.
right now. So I'm gonna say you can just make it,
Okay.
but you still need to make me a spellcast roll against the because this is a montage task, so you need to succeed a number of
Yeah.
times.
Okay.
So make me a spellcast roll against like whether you can use your illusion effectively.
Okay. Can I spend a hope to get advantage?
No, somebody else can spend hope to give you advantage, or you can spend hope if one of your experiences applies.
I will
have
help
Guardian
you.
of the Forest. Thank you. Yeah. If you have more hope than I do, because I have 2 hopes left. If you have more hope, I will really
I was
appreciate
all
it.
full on hope, so I
Okay,
still have
that's
5 hope left.
terrific.
Perfect. Then
Yeah,
take
thank you. Thank you, Kat.
take an advantage die if you don't have it already. And let's go.
Okay, it's 12 with hope, plus 5, that's 17, and plus my instinct,
Yep.
which is 2, so that would be 19 in total.
Perfect. You send ahead this illusion of yourself, I guess.
Of all of us.
Well, it's not larger than you, so it's one
Okay,
person.
yeah,
But,
just
yeah.
myself then.
Yeah, you send this thing, and like it's not the most convincing thing, but like these are animals you're trying to trick.
Yep.
So it works. It works well for what it is, and as you lean it ahead, the illusion gets ambushed by a large Witherwild chameleon, the size of a car, that tried to snatch the illusion out with like its tongue leash,
Mm-hmm.
but instead, it's an
Nothing.
illusion.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen, and you safely avoid the chameleon ambush. And with this, you eventually reach a clearing in the forest. You
That's what you
notice
get when you destroy the Eye of Reaping. You get
you get
car-sized chameleons.
yeah. You notice that at the edge of the clearing are several religious and like spiritual amulets on top of like sticks that are carved into the ground that seem to serve some kind of like protective purpose. And there in the middle of the forest, you arrive at the Mycene Hamlet, a fangirl community, or mostly
A fun
fangirl
girl
community.
community? Oh
A
my
fangirl,
lord.
it's all fun girls. Chad's paradise.
Fun
Hello,
girl.
ladies. Anybody need saving?
Well,
All of them are fun.
have a good yeah. They're all fun girls, but you cannot really tell. You cannot really tell which ones are the girls.
Do they have like a bow on the head? And then
Yeah, they
like
have
they wear
actually
pink
yes.
clothes?
Female fangirls all wear a pink bow on their head to mark themselves because they know other
It's like
other.
the
It's a
yeah,
Minnie
it's like the
Mouse.
Pixar strategy, you know?
Yeah,
The boy
yeah,
fun girls look like a stick man, and the girl fun girls have big boobs and high heels,
yeah,
and the little wing of mascara on every eyelid.
yeah. Perfect. So, yeah, you arrive. The village seems to the village has like a the internal. That's how the internal village. There's like a small wall, a small wooden wall that seems to be both very recent and very improvised and not very resilient. And it's not even big enough that it surrounds the entire hamlet. It just like covers like a couple of buildings in the center. There seems to be a bit of agitation in the village, but positive one. They seem to be happy. They seem to be in a celebratory mood.
I want to find out what they're celebrating.
Well, you can either. I mean, there's a bit of a congregation at the center.
Oh,
You
can I
can try
like?
to get your way in, or you
Let,
can
let,
ask one of the people more at the edge that seem to be less important, but they're like civilians.
Chad
Can
wants
I?
to keep an eye out for someone who looks like they might be in charge and also have a thing for dashing heroes.
Okay.
Homer wants to climb on top of a tree
Mm-hmm.
and use his Hawkeye ability to just look around and be on guard to
Okay.
check what these fun girls and
Fun girls.
fun
These are
girls.
fungi
Yeah, I
people.
know.
These are mushrooms.
Yeah, I just want to say fun girls. Yeah, to check what the mushroom people are up to.
Kat is sort of mostly behaving in such a way that makes it clear that she's part of the group. She's not here to cut down the village.
Yeah, you're definitely getting a couple of side eyes, Cat. All right, so let's resolve this in order. You can just climb the tree. I don't need an agility check for that, but you
Thank
give me
you.
an instinct roll.
Okay, yeah.
And yeah, if you want to expend a hope to use to apply your Hawkeye,
Oh yeah, I want to apply my Hawkeye.
but you need to spend a hope for that.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I'm addicted to fuck. Sorry, yeah. It's 20 plus to 22 with fear.
22 with fear.
Ay, ay, ay.
Right. Well,
That's no
I just so
good.
happen to have a little timer here that you're not aware of.
Oh my
and I think it's
gosh.
gonna tick down.
What is it for?
Okay.
And when
so
timer
you-
hits 0, everyone gets happy. So
Yeah.
don't worry,
Or-
guys.
Yeah. Or you're gonna grill the fun girls.
No, I don't think that's what happens when the timer hits 0.
Homer, you find a good position to perch, and then you look over the village. The village from above, first, you can see the people are like congregated and celebrating the corpse of a withered monster they seem to have slain.
Oh, are they eating it?
No,
Are they grilling it?
no.
Okay, yeah.
They're simply like looking at it and kind of like poking it, and like someone's like holding a bit of a speech. You can't really tell what's going on, but like except that like they're celebrating that they killed a large monster.
Well, that's
Looking
surprising.
further away from that, the misty forest. You see, you arrived. This place is this place is moist. You're in a moist corner
Oh
of the
yeah,
forest,
don't say that
and like
word. No, I'm kidding.
moist, and
I love
like
that word.
a
Yeah.
bit into the distance, in like a wall of across a wall of mist that forms around here that prevents you from seeing too far away. You can kind of spot a silhouette and hear slow, heavy thumps.
Oh no, I'm gonna tell Chad and Kat all about it.
All right, you start climbing down. In the meantime, Chad, you are looking around for a person. Well, it seems like there is someone with a leadership position seems to be more at the center of the congregation, and you probably have to kind of like elbow your way there, especially for a short girl like you. Uh,
Hey, I may
it,
be short, but I take up a lot of presence in the room.
you
I'm gonna
sure do.
shoulder. I want to shoulder my way towards this person in charge, and I want to try and make an introduction to them. Like based also on what Homer just told me, it is imperative to get the attention of the leadership of this town as quickly as possible to get people out of here. So
Mhm.
I am a woman of action. I stride with purpose. My armor speaks for me, and I want to move towards this person in charge. Can I make a Can I make some kind of presence roll to make an introduction?
So the person that you'll be face to face with is a large, bulky, and kind of wise-looking fungal who seems to be calming down the people and trying to like to listen to him. And he's talking. He's
Him?
talking about
Ugh.
like he's talking about how they shouldn't celebrate too much the death of a withered animal, even if it's a dangerous one, and to remember to respect the forest, and yeah to not, like, even though killing this creature was necessary, to not be too jubilant about it, lest the Witherwild send more. Uh, but yeah, and what you can see is like there is this large, very large, kind of like almost something between a panther and a mosquito,
That
Hmm.
is a very
the size of a
Those are very
panther.
different animals.
I know,
Yes.
right? Yeah, it's
And
kind
like
of like
in
this
every way
large predator
possible.
instinct. This large predator instinct with kind of like the silhouette of a feline silhouette and large wings, and it has been hit by several spears. So yeah, you can definitely try to make a presence roll uh, to shift his attention to you.
Yeah, I'll stride up and I'll say something along the lines of, "Hi there, Chad Cheesington of the Cheesemore Cheesingtons. Cheese to meet you. You have a huge situation on your hands. There's another Witherwild monster that's coming, and it's going to destroy your city. We're here to help. Um, and I would like to use my experience. Have you heard of Cheese's Owl? To make the introduction go smoother. And I guess I'm just going to roll my presence, and hopefully this works.
Yeah.
Okay, I rolled quite well. I have to mark off my hope though, so I don't forget. Okay. So I rolled a 21 with fear, unfortunately, but it is a 21. Um,
Yeah, 21 with you. You're getting his attention. But I don't know if they're ready to believe you. As you make introduction, he'll turn to you and introduce himself. Well, cheese to meet you too. My Chad. My name is Astromiset. I am uh, I am the speaker of this village, and we we've been informed. We've heard these stories of some kind of withered coming over to us. But as you can see, seems like we have taken care of it, and now we should proceed to doing the proper burials, as to not to anger the Witherwild any further. I
yeah,
don't.
well, we can wait with those for a moment because my friend up on the tree up there, who I will point out, just saw an even bigger monster coming through the mist this way. So there was one, but that doesn't mean there can't be two. It looks like it's going to be two. Don't worry about it. We're heroes. We'll take care of it. We'll fix the city, and we'll accept your eternal gratitude in exchange after the fact. But we'll talk about that then. Cool?
So you would have me believe that you've come here to tell us to evacuate again, and you just so happen to be accompanied by a Heavenite death machine.
Do I look like a Havenite to you? All right. These are the roots of the Night Owl. Big Jesus himself. Okay. She is a renegade, and we just broke into a security facility, and we got a special crystal. Hey, Cat, hold up the special crystal. And that special crystal says that they warned you, and they were genuine in the warning. Now, I don't trust Havenites any more than the next person, but having read their private messaging, I now know that they weren't telling a lie in this case scenario. Worst case scenario, you evacuate for 30 minutes, you look silly because it ends up not being a bad situation, and you get to come back and be disgruntled at us. Worst case scenario, you don't evacuate. A giant lion centipede walks through here, and it eats everybody, and then there will be no fair maidens in need of rescuing anymore. And wouldn't that be a sad world?
The crowd murmurs. Some people, some of the fungros are seem to get alarmed and panicked. What kind of size are we talking about here? Because we've been pretty good at keeping the community safe so far, says a female fungirl, one of those fun girls we were talking about. She's wearing several pieces of like typical hunting equipment gear, and is wielding a very complex bow that seems to be like not carved out of wood, but grown out of mycelial tissue. She seems to kind of be in charge of the hunters.
I wink at her and didn't hear the question.
Oh, she asked, what kind of size are we talking about? We've been pretty good at taking down some pretty big withered.
Yeah, so after an awkward pause and her repeating her question, size big? I questioningly look at Homer.
Homer, from what you could tell, this thing was like it was as tall as like a large tree.
Okay, what do you consider as a large tree?
Well, one of our European large trees, of course, but like so at least like 8 or 9 meters tall.
Okay, so I will say.
I mean, I'm sorry. Are we saying that large European trees are 8 to 9 meters tall?
No, you're right. It should be more like 15 meters, a large tree.
A large tree, yeah. I think so. 12 to 15 meters.
Yeah, I mean, it depends, right? If you go to those like
which
older
type of,
forests.
which species,
Yeah, okay.
We got to get to the bottom of this. Let's start Googling tree
Yeah,
heights.
exactly, yeah. Are we talking about spruce or...
Yeah, we should check.
Is this an oak? What age are we talking about?
Yeah,
What's
exactly.
the soil conditions like?
What's the altitude,
Is this a seeded tree or original growth?
Yeah, that's very important too.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, it's
let's
about,
say it's like 10 meters tall.
3-story building-ish size, yeah.
So after Homer relays that information, I'll look at the woman and I'll say, about 3 stories tall. We're happy to take your help if you're offering it. You seem like you know your way around your wood.
Your wood.
Suggestively glance at my pauldron made of wood. Hey,
I'm not gonna charge fear or hope for this roll. Just give me a presence roll.
I should have a horny bastard experience.
You can add it when you're about.
I rolled a 22 with fear.
22 with fear.
It doesn't matter. I said I wouldn't charge this because this is like a bullshit roll.
Okay.
I don't want fear. I don't want the timer to tick down because. Yeah, she looks at you like eagerly clasping at the wood of your own plate, and she just goes, I do. You know it.
A kindred soul.
All right.
So yeah, Mr. Celium, seems
No.
like a good deal. Seems like a good deal. You evacuate everyone except for the ladies who know how to fight, and we all fight together against a big monster.
Is our town going to get evacuated? Our town going to get destroyed? Uh, another mushroom, one that looks a bit like she has. No, he. Sorry, one that looks like he has like almost like a very wide umbrella as his mushroom cap, like very thin and very widespread, and he's holding a bunch of like little fungrels under it.
Look around. We're heroes. Heroes never lose.
I think some of us would rather stay here and fight, says the first one, the leader, Astromiset.
Sure, Mr.
Our
Celium.
our
Some of you could fight.
yeah, our dead are buried here. He kind of like touches the ground. He like kind of like points at the ground. Their bodies have turned into mycelial soil we can melt with. To lose this
Mm,
would be a self mutilation.
the spores of the ancients. I understand. And I indicate my shield, which has like a wheel of cheese on it that could also be interpreted as the pupil of an eye.
Is that a piece of cheese?
It's it's both a cheese and the eye of Jesus Owl,
Looks like cheese to me.
our great protector in the heavens. He who ushers the spores of the ancients into our dairy. Whose visions give us power. Whose curds build our community.
How much cheese do you carry with
Whose
you?
eyes bring favor in combat.
Oh,
Start raising
okay.
my chunk of green moldy cheese.
All right.
Whose secrets whisper in our stomachs.
Well, now would be the part where you have to see if you can rally these people properly, or if this is going to degenerate into chaos and panic. So I'm gonna say that this is your first presence roll. Give me a presence.
Sure, yeah, I'll do another presence roll. Can I use Have You Heard of Jesus Owl on this, as it's like a religious monologue to pump
Sure.
them
I
up?
mean, it sounds like it's very appropriate. I charge you another hope, but you can do it.
The spores of the ancients bind us together. Come on, I found people with the same belief system as me. It's perfect. Hey, do any of you guys want to help me with this? Because this seems like an important role.
I can give you one
Yes.
hope.
Can
Hey,
we? I mean, if it's
If
important,
one of you
should
helps,
we?
it's probably better than if both helps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'll help. I have a lot of hope to spend.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, perfect. How do you help me?
How do I help? I know
Can you
I
You're a machine. Can you play like encouraging music? Like
ooh, hell yeah. Yes, I use my built-in jukebox, or like not jukebox. So like I'm still saving up for a good jukebox, but like my built-in speakers that are not
Yeah.
yet jukebox quality to nevertheless
You're
add some
saving
good
up for a
effect.
good you're saving up for a good jukebox, but inspiringmusic.wav is free to download. So
Exactly.
never underestimate a good backing track. Let's go. Wow, you guys have been on fire this session. It's been really good. Okay, I rolled a. I'm not good at Daggerheart math yet. 24, 25, 27 with hope.
with hope.
Yeah, 27 with hope.
All right. People are really into your, are really motivated by your speech, and hastily, people start preparing for what is to come. Some go and begin to pack and prepare and like take things that they absolutely do not want to lose. Others kneel and speaks speak potentially their final words to their ancestors in the ground. And finally, the hunters prepare for another battle. They start porching on the weak improvised wall, and yeah,
Chad is
great.
so happy to have found a town of converts. In her mind, she has converted every single person in this town to Cheese's Owl's cause.
Yeah,
We will do the work of the great cheese in the sky that visits us every night, whose molds our minds.
Oh, wow, yeah.
by the way,
Defend your ancestors, Mr. Celium.
by the way, small tidbit of lore about like day and night, because
Mm.
the time is kind of frozen in Fenwick. Even
Mm.
the day and night cycle is kind of frozen, and day and
Mm.
night alternate weekly, not daily. So you have a
Wow.
day week, and you have a. That's why in the message it read that it was the 13th dawn week, because they have dawn
Yeah.
week and dusk week.
Yeah.
Dawn week and
Ah,
dusk week. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
dusk week is
that's
a
pretty
week of
cool.
night, and a dawn week is a week of
A week
day.
of day, yeah.
Yeah, I
All
didn't
right. So
come up
is
with
this
that.
a dawn week or a dusk week? How old was that piece of information?
It's a dawn week.
It's a dawn week.
So,
Well,
yeah.
I invoke the image of the great cheese above that visits us every other week, in my imagery, and I try to fervently rally them into a religious rage.
Of course, in your religion, the moon is made of cheese. In your
Obviously, that's like
Yeah.
page 1 of the book,
Oh,
dude.
geez, yeah.
first Jesus
That's
made the moon.
axiomatic. First, the night owl said, "Let there be cheese," and there was cheese.
The
All
moon
right, that's
was
how the
made.
book starts.
Okay.
That's the book of goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The leader, Astromycet, says, nods along, goes, to be of Fenwick is to be a part of the cycle, and when the cycle changes, we do not flee. We adapt. And
What he said.
yeah, by the way, like I bet you're like yelling and like going like full like radical, and like in the meantime this like calm mushroom fangirl next to you is like clearly directing people and telling them what to do.
I've
Like,
got green cheese mold all over my face. My eyes are glowing green. I'm deep in it right now. All right.
Perfect.
This is the kind of religious vision you only feel when you're truly faithful to the night owl.
All right. And after this speech and the town getting on with preparations, we're gonna cut it here for now for this episode, and we'll
Nice.
finish preparing and fighting this hungry, devouring behemoth in our next episode.
Alrighty. Well, does anybody have anything they want to plug?
I would like to plug Rick and Morty season 8.
Okay.
It's
I can't believe you still give Rick and Morty a shot after the seasons like 5, 6, and 7 we had to sit through.
I think. Hey, I honestly put more like I see the start of the fall already in season 4, but I think that like with a couple of exceptions, 7 was actually in general like good. There were definitely a couple of episodes of 7 which were not.
Wasn't
good.
the 7 the one with the dragons?
No, that's 4. The one where they have sex,
Okay.
mind sex with the dragons. That's 4, season 4.
Yeah. That was the start of the end for me.
Yeah.
Anyways, tell us about season 8. My
season
pessimism
8.
aside.
Yeah, season 8. I would say another season that is like consistently good. Pulls off Rick and Morty. They're back to like, hey, let's take a cool sci-fi premise, maybe even like a popular concept, and explore it in a weird way and do something different. And what really stuck with me was the season finale, which is with the one that made me go, wow, that was like really, really, really good. That actually evoked emotions in me. And so, yeah, Rick and Morty season 8. If you don't want to watch the whole thing, just watch the final episode. It's a really good 20 minutes of animated sci-fi. And
Yeah, it's crazy to me that, but maybe we did find our feet. Maybe we figured out what Rick and Morty was about. That seemed to be the issue for a few seasons
Well,
there.
there's definitely been a crisis of what is this even? Oh yeah, that's me.
Alrighty. I'm going to briefly plug The Residence. It's a TV show that I watched with Proteus over the last day or so. We really enjoyed it was mostly. I know often we evaluate art in terms of like certain criteria, like this was good, the cinematography was good, whatever. I just had a good time. I'm not sure exactly what I liked about it. I'm not sure exactly what made it good, but I just had a good time watching it. It was a great feel good afternoon. Um, the show was nothing like all too challenging without being boring, especially the characterization of characters was done like well, and that was the part I enjoyed the most. It is the kind of murder mystery where you can't guess the whole mystery, but you can definitely, if you're paying attention, narrow down candidates to like a final selection. I mean, if you're like watching it like an entire Reddit community bundled or something like that, then maybe you can guess the ending. But like that's like requires like freeze frame watching and like deep dive analysis, and we were just like watching one episode after the other. Anyways, it's a TV show. It's by Netflix. It was a fun time. I'll definitely give it that. It was a fun time. I enjoyed it, and the resolution was good. Like plot wise, the resolution was good. The resolution episode, I felt some of the dialogue was weak, but like the actual like the mystery made sense in the end. And so, yeah, that's my plug.
All right. Do you want to do more plugs, or do you want to cut it?
I want to plug the concept of RSS as a technology. So you can get like an RSS reader, it's a type of application, and you can use it to automatically, on your behalf, follow multiple websites. And it's a very nice way of sort of taking the impulse of wanting to scroll, but like take it out of the algorithmic tentacles of the big technology and instead make it about the things that you care about and within your own control. So I use my RSS reader to follow art websites, news websites, professional websites. I follow blogs and webcomics, and it's sort of like you can really sort of make your own like little. It feels like a little social media you can scroll, but also like it feels like your own. It's a good technology. I've been using it for like well over 15 years, and not enough people know about it.
Yeah, I mean, and like you don't have to like deal with ads and stuff like that, and you can.
That is very cool. Yeah.
How do you get started if you're like unfamiliar with RSS and you've heard this plug, but you're not sure exactly where to start or how to do it? Where should one get started?
So I recently moved to a new product, which is why it's on my mind. It's called InnoReader, INO reader.com.
Mm-hmm.
And they make it very easy, and it's very polished. The free tier is very good. They have some suggestions of like different websites that you can subscribe to. But if you have like any website that you think about where it's like, oh yes, this website regularly has updates, and regularly can mean twice a day, or it can mean twice a year. All these websites have a little RSS feed that you can find on the websites and that you can then plug in, and it will just check you. Like I personally use it to check well over 100 websites to keep up to date with stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's very cool. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Maybe
I just opened it. Just opened the InnoReader page, and like they have this like screenshot to show you what the product is like. And one of the images here, Sarah just gave me like shell shock from us watching Megalopolis. I don't know if this is a screenplay from Megalopolis, but like it's like a futuristic city that looks like a city of Megalopolis. So, ew.
That's fun.
Yeah.
All right. That'll just about do it for this episode of the podcast. You can find more at youtube.com/atafriendlyorbit, as well as on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And if you have any Astro Echoes you want to share with us, comment them below or send us an email at atafriendlyorbit@gmail.com, all one word.
All right, my friends. I'll talk to you later. And to all of our fellow Voyagers, we will catch you out there amongst the stars.
Stars, stars, stars.